What's good, people? I'm back with another video. That fantasy guy coming to y'all, and we have a number of topics to discuss for week 8. How y'all doing in y'all fantasy leagues, man? I got some that got one that I'm undefeated, and then I got one that I'm like only won one game, man. um, I think in the dynasty leagues I'm doing better than redraft. I mean, I'm in so many redraft leagues. Like I told y'all before, I do a bunch of experimental leagues where I just draft different ways and get different players and see how it turns out. So, anyway, first things up, we got Mohamed Sanu going to the Patriots, and Josh Gordon going on IR. So let's discuss Sanu going to the Patriots. I mean, I think he can be productive, definitely in a full-point PPR league. I don't know how much he's going to change in a half-point PPR league. I think he was doing well before the last game or two. He was doing decent, putting up, a little above 10 points. And that's probably going to be his role with the Patriots. I think he's not really a breakaway speed player or anything. He's going to be more so, I guess, a possessive receiver, possession. I think he's good in contested balls and different things like that. So, I mean, his stat line is going to be mediocre. He's not going to break the bank. I'm curious of how it's going to go this first game, because I remember the first game that Antonio Brown played with them. They peppered him with targets. They gave him a bunch of targets, wanted to get him involved early, but I think that was more so to feed his ego. I don't think they need to do the same thing with Sanu. So with Sanu leaving Atlanta, that should be an uptick for Calvin Ridley. It's time to see what's popping, Calvin Ridley. You should get more targets, and you are a big red zone threat. So, hey, we should see a uptick in Calvin Ridley. Maybe you might see a resemblance of what happened last year. Emmanuel Sanders to the 49ers, and I think for Denver side, that it's time for Hamilton to step up. That was one of my sleepers over the offseason who I thought was going to step up. And now it's your chance. You're going to get more targets, and it's your chance to step up next to Sutton. As far as Emmanuel Sanders going to the 49ers, I really can't see him producing much. That offense is not pass prolific. He's going to get his targets. He's going to be the best receiver on the team, but that'll be about it. I mean, they're more focused on the run. Kerryon Johnson goes on IR. And for anyone that talked to me on YouTube, because I had different conversations with different people on different channels, I've always told you guys that Kerryon Johnson is built like a wide receiver. And I don't want a running back that's built like a wide receiver. I knew that is just a recipe for being injury, and I was trying to stash Ty Johnson as long as I could on the back of benches, because I knew it was only a matter of time before Kerryon got injured. And here we go on IR, and now it's Ty Johnson time. I mean, he is sharing a little bit of the workload with McKissick, but it's Ty Johnson's time. So anytime you see a good matchup, put him in. So I'm putting him in this week, of course. Well, Chase Edmonds supposed to be getting the start, but as soon as I started recording this, I got a notification that David Johnson's is a game time decision, and I don't like to hear that. I hate players I have to worry about starting game time. And last time, and he was close to a game time decision, and he ended up playing like one, he took one rushing attempt. And so I don't know. I could only tell you be worried. If you're going to start one of them, I'd rather Chase Edmonds or just stay away from the situation, because I don't want to sit there and try to guess who's going out there. And because I definitely took L's in the leagues that I threw David Johnson out, where he only had one rushing attempt. So if I'm going to throw one of them out, it's going to be Chase Edmonds. Malcolm Brown is going to miss this game. This is the second game in a row. And people are thinking about putting Darrell Henderson in their flex, and I'm not doing that. I'm not with it. Their offense have not been looking good, enough to, barely support the wide receivers and running back they have. You think I'm about to put a second running back out there? I'm not that bold and I'm not that desperate. I'm passing. I'm passing on that. Hey, if the man end up going off on my bench, so be it. But I'm not. That's too risky for me, and I would advise you to stay away from it also. Well, Chris Herndon is still limited at practice, so it's looking like he's unlikely to play. And some of us been waiting on Chris Herndon for the longest to come back, and it looks like we'll have to wait even longer. That's the thing about that hamstring; it is tricky. So just find you a replacement now. It's, even though I haven't seen the platforms listing him as his projection being 0, they haven't zeroed him out yet. But you might as well get ready to find that replacement now. I keep hearing that Drew Brees to say the plan is to play Sunday, and I don't see how. I don't think he even practiced this whole week with the team. I don't know. I can't see it in my head. I see Bridgewater on a lot of free agency, and of course, if you see Brees out there, pick Brees out. But if you need a quarterback, I think they're still going to go with Bridgewater. I just can't see them throwing Drew Brees out there. Why rush him out there? Why not just keep him out the game? Then they have a bye week, and then during that process, they can just bring him out the next game. Have him ready for after the bye week. To me, that's the best scenario. I don't know why would they try to rush him out there. Anyway, folks, that's it for me. I just wanted to get you guys a quick video. If you're looking at this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you are, hit the like button. I'm out, people. Wish y'all luck this week. And hey, the goal is always another fantasy championship. So keep striving, keep grinding. I'm out.